7 signs she's thinking about you right now. Right now, at this exact moment, someone might be thinking about you. Not tomorrow. Not later. Right now. While you're reading this, she might be staring at her phone wondering if she should text you. She might be lying in bed replaying a conversation you had. She might be smiling at something you said 3 days ago that she hasn't been able to forget. And you have absolutely no idea. That's the thing about being on someone's mind. It's invisible. You can't see it. You can't hear it. But it leaves traces everywhere, little signs scattered across her behavior that most guys walk right past without ever noticing. Today at HeartSignals, we're going to change that. Here are the 7 signs she's thinking about you right now. Stay till the end, because the last sign is so subtle most people miss it completely. But once you see it, you'll never miss it again. She sends you something random out of nowhere. Your phone lights up. It's her. A meme. A song. A video. This reminded me of you. No context. No reason. Just this. Here's what most guys think. She's just being friendly. Here's the truth. That message didn't come from nowhere. It came from a quiet moment in her day when you crossed her mind. And instead of letting the thought pass, she acted on it. She picked up her phone and reached out because staying silent felt harder than saying something. People don't send things to people they're not thinking about. Every random message is proof of a thought she couldn't keep to herself. And the fact that she sent it to you, out of everyone she could have sent it to, means something. Next time she sends you something random, understand what it really is. It's her saying, I was thinking about you. I just needed a reason to reach out. She responds to you instantly. You send a message. And before you can even put your phone down, she's already replied. Every time. Think about your own behavior for a second. When you're busy, distracted, or just not that interested, you reply when you get around to it. It might be an hour. It might be longer. Because that person isn't on your mind. But when someone is constantly on your mind, you notice their messages immediately. Your phone lights up with their name and something inside you reacts before you can even think about it. She responds instantly because she's been thinking about you. Which means she's been keeping her phone close. Which means a part of her has been quietly waiting, hoping that you'd reach out. That instant reply isn't just good manners. That's someone who was already thinking about you before you even said a word. She watches every single story you post. You post a story, and within minutes, she's already viewed it. Every single time. Without exception. Out of everyone you know, she is always one of the first. Sometimes the very first. Now think about how you use stories. You scroll through them when you have a free moment. You watch the ones from people you actually care about. You skip or ignore the ones from people who don't occupy space in your mind. She watches yours every single time because you occupy space in her mind every single time. Your profile is her way of staying connected to your world when she can't be physically near you. Every view is a quiet visit. Every view is her saying, I wanted to see what you were doing today. I wanted to feel close to you even from a distance. She brings up things you said a long time ago. You're talking, and suddenly she references something you said weeks ago. Something small, something you barely remember saying yourself. But she remembers it perfectly. This is one of the most powerful signs on this list, and one of the most overlooked. When someone is thinking about you constantly, they replay your conversations. They go back over things you said, things you shared, moments you had together. And those words get stored deep. Because to her, every conversation with you was worth keeping. When she brings up something from past, she's not just making conversation. She's showing you that she has been living inside those memories. That your words stayed with her long after you stopped speaking. That kind of memory doesn't happen by accident. It happens because she hasn't stopped thinking about you since. She asks about you when you're not around. Your mutual friends mention it casually. She was asking about you. How you're doing. What you've been up to. Whether you've been seeing anyone. And when you see her in person, she acts completely normal. Like she wasn't asking about you at all. This is one of the most honest signs that exists. Because asking about someone requires thinking about them first. She couldn't ask about you if you weren't already on her mind. She goes through other people because asking you directly feels too vulnerable. Too obvious. Too much like admitting something she's not ready to say out loud. But she needs to know. She needs that small connection to your world even when she can't create it herself. And that need, that quiet, persistent need to know how you are, is what thinking about someone looks like in real life. Her energy completely changes when she sees you. After not seeing you for a while, watch her face the moment you appear. Does something shift? Does she become warmer, more alive, more present than she was 5 seconds ago? That change is real. And it's impossible to fake. When someone has been thinking about you, seeing you in person is like a release. All those thoughts, all that energy she's been carrying around, it has somewhere to go now. And it shows up on her face before she can control it. Her eyes brighten. Her smile changes. Her whole energy lifts in a way it doesn't lift for anyone else in that room. That reaction is the physical proof of everything she's been thinking. Her mind has been with you all along. And now the rest of her finally is too. She tells you, in ways she thinks you won't notice. This is the quietest sign. And the most powerful. She says things like, I heard this song and thought of you. I was just thinking about that thing you said. I don't know why, but you randomly came to mind today. She wraps it in casualness. She makes it sound like nothing. But listen to what she's actually saying. She's telling you that you were in her head. That something in her day, a song, a place, a random moment, pulled you back into her thoughts. That you are so deeply woven into her mind that the world keeps reminding her of you. She's not being random. She's being brave. In the only way she currently knows how. She's telling you she thinks about you. She's just hoping you're paying close enough attention to hear it. So, how many of these did you just recognize? If you saw 3 or more, she's thinking about you. Right now. Maybe even as you read this. And here's the thing about that. Someone out there is carrying you in their thoughts today. Going through their day with you, quietly living in the back of their mind. Finding reasons to reach out. Watching your stories. Remembering your words. That is not nothing. That is someone who cares about you in a way they haven't figured out how to say yet. Don't miss it. Like this video, subscribe to HeartSignals, because we're just getting started. See you in the next one.